Parents who have lost their kids, what happened? My son Jamie spent his entire childhood in a wheelchair because when he was just 3 years old, we got in a car accident with a drunk driver, so after extensive recovery and physical therapy, Jamie was finally able to start walking when he turned 15. I still remember how his face glistened with tears the day he finally stood and took those initial steps. We celebrated with a neighborhood gathering, though he still needed to strengthen his muscles and couldn't fully walk or run without complications until 18. At that milestone, he yearned to experience everything his childhood lacked. Enrolling in every athletic program his school offered, he mastered each sport, but running captured his heart. He returned one day after a 3-hour run, eyes sparkling, and declared, "Mom, the sensation during a run fulfills something I've craved my entire life, pushing my body beyond limits and succeeding." His enthusiasm for something so fundamental filled me with joy. When he announced his desire to tackle an ultramarathon, I backed his decision until he specified a 100-mile first expedition. "Are you certain, Jamie? That's an extreme challenge," I cautioned, but he persisted, committing to 6 months of intensive preparation when race day arrived. I requested periodic check-ins, he messaged several times, and at midnight, having completed half the distance, I urged rest and continuation tomorrow. He acknowledged my message. Yet 20 minutes later, his location tracker showed continued movement. I sent 5 consecutive messages without response, until I noticed his location had frozen. No longer following the course, anxiety surged as I drove to the site. Calling his name into the silent, first checking his location again, it indicated he stood directly before me, but nothing lay ahead except a steep drop into a ravine. My heart hammered against my ribs as I approached the edge and peered down. What I witnessed below shattered my world. Jamie's crumpled form, screams tore from my throat. Eventually drawing someone from a nearby medical station, as I explained between gasping breaths, she embraced me while contacting emergency services. The investigation confirmed Jamie had fallen, explaining that determined runners often ignore their exhaustion. That day marked the darkest chapter of my existence.